We're having a day trip today to the island of La Graciosa, which is the 8th Canary Island. Didn't used to be an island in its own right, if that makes sense. It was granted official island status, can't remember, was it a year ago or so, Julie? No, a couple of years maybe.
Couple of years now,
yeah. Population is around 700 people. There are only two little villages there, Calera de Sebo, which is the main port, and Pedro Barba. Obviously, the jumping off point for La Graciosa is Orzola, which is the northernmost town in Lanzarote. And it's very early in the morning, and what you can see actually is mist, early morning mist rather than cloud. It's quite warm, it's 20 degrees, going to be at least 30 later today. And we're running this sequence just to show you, sorry about the speed bumps, folks. Julie damps them out very well. Process here. Can you see these blue parking lines to your right? You're time limited on those, so you don't want to be parking in those areas when you're going over to La Graciosa for a day. But there is free parking with the two ferry companies, Líneas Romero and Biosfera Express, and there's a big sign there on the left that says parking free. So we're going to take the turn that it's telling us to do, which presumably is coming up in a moment. More speed bumps. And you can leave your car there free all day, and then you just go to the ticket office and buy yourself a ticket for the relevant ferry to go across to the island of La Graciosa. So we'll get the car parked up now, and we'll shoot some more for you when we get to the ticket office. Here comes our Líneas Romero ferry. This one's based in La Graciosa. That sea mist is starting to clear now, the breeze is picking up a bit. There's La Graciosa in the distance, you can see the sun is shining over there. And we just watched the Biosfera Express ferry leave a few moments ago. So we're actually aboard the ferry now, and from here you can see quite clearly the two ticket offices. One for each ferry company. This is the Finca de Tabasco, delivering dozens and dozens of boxes of eggs to La Graciosa this morning. See in this first bit, it's quite rough, or can be quite rough, but when we turn left in a minute into El Rio, it gets much smoother. So we're now in the Rio, which, as I said before, is very smooth water. There's the town of Pedro Barba, and there's the other ferry, Biosfera Express, going by. See that sort of sea mist rolling around there, but up above it we've got blue sky. Here's our first glimpse of Calera de Sebo. Skip's back on his remote console, and we're just about to dock. Well, this is a proper fisherman's breakfast. Orange juice, coffee, and a bocadillo de pescado. That's the freshest fish with lots of salad. So this is Playa Francesa on La Graciosa, our favourite beach. We've swum ashore here from a boat Lovely golden sand, as you can see. Great for snorkeling. And we're actually headed around the corner now to another beach that Julie's picked for us to spend a few hours on and get the snorkeling kit out. We've now reached the base of Montaña Amarilla, and about a 20-minute walk on from Playa Francesa, and this is Playa La Cocina, Kitchen Beach. Just look at that, it's absolutely beautiful. We're going for a snorkel in that super clear water. So we're back in Calera de Sebo now, and there are several boats that sail from here and go to the beaches on the other side of the island, and one of them's just come in. Beautiful catamaran that we saw moored at the beach we were swimming at a little bit earlier. You may be able to hear the commentary. Town is really busy at the moment. Lots going on here. And I was saying over lunch to Julie that when we first moved to the island, there was only one ferry company that sailed to here, Líneas Romero, and they only had 2 ferries. And now there are 2 companies, but they've also got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's about 7 or 8 ferries between them. And that one you can see over there that says Ferry La Graciosa on it, that was one of the 2. It used to be red, and I remember sailing on that many times. So here goes the Biosphera Express ferry, and ours is just waiting there to come in and dock so that we can get on it. Loads and loads of people coming off the catamaran there, having had a day at the beach. So we're in Main Street, La Graciosa, Calera de Sebo. There's the police station, which is shared between the Policía Local and the Guardia Civil. And as you can see, all the streets here are sandy. No news, no shoes. Up here we've got a Sociedad as well, and Restaurante El Marinero. Yeah. It's Fiesta del Carmen here, which is why it's quite lively, and we've got flags and all the ships and so on. Lots of bike rental places. There's one on the island. It's the best way to get around La Graciosa, unless you want to hire a Jeep or one of the old Land Rovers. So we're going to wrap up there from Calera de Sebo in La Graciosa. I hope you've really enjoyed this week's video, and we'll catch up with you soon. Bye for now.